afternoon and welcome to Utuntu ZAMgazine lifestyle show. I'm your host, Mabel, and it's been an amazing year so far. Welcome to the first show of 2022, and joining me today is quite an amazing familiar face. I mean, I grew up listening to his music. He's been in the industry for the longest time. I mean, I can't even remember the first time I heard his music. So I hope you guys are ready because it's going to be an interesting conversation. This is somebody who inspired me growing up, and I love his music, I love his style so much. So let's jump right into it. So joining me today is the one and only Dandy Crazy. Dandy Crazy, welcome to the show.
I'm fine, thank
This is how you know. This is how you know him. He always greets you with a bump.
Is this that? No, it's always a custom,
Yeah.
for great people, and I came to get used to be something like this.
Nice one.
And it became a custom to me.
Oh, nice one.
And it's becoming, COVID. It's like a trend now. People always like greeting like that.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, sure.
So tell us, who is Dandy Crazy? I mean, I grew up listening to your music, but I never had actually the opportunity to just sit down and get to know the person behind the music we hear.
Oh yeah. King Dandy, Dandy Crazy, wah, call it anything, but never name you pick on me. That suits your description of me. I was born in Kitwe, Busakiri, and I grew up in that area, Chamboli, Busakiri, Kitwe. So basically, we are the 8 of us in the family. I happen to be the second, and I got educated there in Kitwe from grade 1 to grade 7 at Kalera Primary School, and I completed my grade 12 secondary school at Ndeka High School. Just for my background, but musically I would say my music has always been my bright stream. Ever since I came to know about music, is how I've made myself to be who I am today, because there's always been in me. So basically, I would say Dandy is one person who is so social, is so down to earth. Is any person that you can see around. I like African food. I like the tradition of Zambian culture. I'm a cultured person. He's a good parent on the other hand. He's a family man. He's a businessman. He's a musician. He's an actor. He's a comedian. Sometimes a pastor.
Oh wow!
He's a philosopher sometimes.
I would never guess that you're a pastor. But are you really a pastor? Maybe there's something you just thought of saying now.
Anyone who knows the word of God, I can say is a pastor, because pastoring is really nurturing people. So I nurture people. I was a worship leader before I went into the music which I'm singing right now, the secular music. So I would say my all roots are dipped in being a child of God. So even my referral of my music, my singing is all comes way back from being a praise leader or worship leader rather.
Nice. Talking about music, how you started, the type of music you're doing now, what has been your secret to success? Because you are one of the most strongest musicians we have in Zambia, and I'm proud to say this because it's true. I mean, you've been in the industry for the longest time, and consistently you've been bringing, to our ears hit after hit. What has been your biggest secret to success?
Music has got so many challenges, but one thing I believe which has made to stand this long is to have an ear to the ground. You have to grasp what's really happening all around, and you have to see what's a good thing which is happening, or what the good information, or what's a vibe that you can bring to the people which can let them be stimulated and get them entertained. So I would say I vibe into whatever is happening, be it social, be it political, be it anything that will come up with, as long as it's interesting to the people. That's why I don't actually stop being me, because I get into the people what they're doing. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So who is Dandy Crazy off the camera, off music? What do you do on your free time?
Apart from just singing, King Dandy is an entrepreneur. I'm more into construction.
Oh, nice.
I'm more into clubs. I own clubs and restaurants.
Okay.
So that's all my interest. If I'm not doing my clubbing thing, restaurants, at my pub, I go to my construction jobs, which I do, private jobs. Yeah, I do private jobs. So King Dandy, I would say, is an entrepreneur.
Interesting. Talking about music and also the challenges of just being in the entertainment industry, what are some of the challenges which you have encountered and still encountering at this present time?
You know,
Not forgetting competition as well, because we've got so many great artists out there. But like I have said, you're one of the pioneers we have in Zambia.
Yeah, you know, music has evolved and it has changed. If you can hear to the music that we're producing right now as compared to other countries, we found that Zambia is favorable competing with other countries on those labels. And the challenges that we are facing right now is one to break into international market. This is the challenge that we're greatly facing right now as artists. We want to penetrate into international. We've been known all around the corners of this country, but I want to achieve the dream of penetrating all around the world. Zambia must be known, must be sold. Our culture must reach every corners of the world through music.
Nice. What is your take when it comes to people being proud of their local languages, expressing their languages in music? Because I feel we are living in a time where people are not really proud of their, culture, where they're coming from. You know, they want to use it to mask it up to represent something else. But your style, embraces who you are, our culture, our nationality, and that's something which is really outstanding about you. So what do you feel when it comes to people who are not really proud of where they're coming from and embracing their culture and nationality?
You know, what I believe in as myself is it takes some with it, but it's not Chinyanja language, Tonga, whatever language you can call it. English is just a way of communicating with someone.
True.
If you can use Bemba, during my speaking, I am a fumble. I may error in my speaking.
Yeah.
Me, I don't care.
I like the fact that you just make it so simple, like, just be yourself, embrace your culture.
We so much into wanting to be something plastic life. That's useless stuff. Why want to show people on the Facebook, on social media, that you are living large and yet on real life there? Social media, you just have to be who you are. So for me, I don't have to pretend. So for me, I have to be who I am. So whatever people will say, if you look at even people who are working today who are having big salaries, you find that people who quite defender Utuntu for Sanganya benefit zikiti wandalama. What I'm trying to say is we just have to embrace who we are. If it means using Bemba, use it. Nyanja, use it. Tonga, Lozi, anything. As long as you're communicating, you're making money out of it. That's what I know. Ine nshumva kunitia fianso nyati yoba dani babula spoon na knife vaika kida kulefti na kulefti yavela kulaiti.
So long you know what you're doing, you know the food is going, so it's good.
Just wash your hands. You can't not make it with the spoon and the knife. Use your hands. Sapana kumina muntu wani. Abantu balomfana ensoti. Alipo kugaya ufupa na filwa wala gaya.
Oh my goodness. So I love the fact that you made it very simple and straightforward. So long you're able to communicate, you understand what you're trying to communicate. Be yourself. You've made it simple and straightforward. So other than that, I feel in Zambia particularly, people are also not just, running away from the fact that we are Africans and, we should embrace our culture, love who we are, love our rappers, love our shtenge, but even just, the way we take care of ourselves, our skin tone, our appearance, how we carry ourselves. These are also vital things which people now are, like throwing back, but these are elements which represent who you are. And I love the fact that your music carries everything in that. It represents our nationality, our culture, who we are as Africans and as Zambians. So there you have it. We've got a long way to go with the musician Dandy Crazy. So make sure you don't leave your seat. We'll be right back after this short break.